Hi guys. Um, I hope you can hear me. Anyway, I'm gonna teach you guys a step painting process. I'll be using my techniques, but whatever techniques you want to use, that's fine. So, I got a new uh, easel here. It's all wood, and it's pretty cool. It has a little shelf that I can put my paintings on. But anyway, today we're just gonna kind of mess around a little bit. First of all, I haven't gotten any paint on my plate yet, but right now I'm putting blue and also some white. When you find out when you put blue and white, it makes it really really light. And now what I'm gonna do is show you. See how much paint I put on my plate? Not very much. So what I'm gonna do is I paint my canvas blue at first. And you could go whichever way you want. You could go side to side or up and down or also make circles. Doesn't matter which way you want to go. It's your painting, so you can choose. I'm just gonna paint this canvas. And yes, it's been quite a while since I've been on YouTube. I've been pretty much staying to myself for the most part. All the way halfway down your canvas, and then what you want to do is mix it with white, make it a little bit lighter down here. Not the whole thing, just the bottom part of it. And then just keep adding white. No blue, just white now. See how there's still blue on my brush? I'm using a dirty brush, so that's why it's going to be looking like this, because I'm using the dirty brush right now. And if you have blue in the background, that's fine. You can have blue. See how it's kind of, see how the blue's kind of coming out of a brush. But yeah, that's all you do is just paint blue up here and then white or blue and white down here until it turns white or blue. Even if you have a little blue streaks like that, that's fine. You don't have to. Usually, what I would do before I start painting on canvas, I would usually fill this up with water and spray it on the canvas, keep it wet. But we're not going to do that today. Now you might want to wait till your canvas is dry before you do the next step, which I usually don't. I usually just go through with it, and of course, I usually mess it up, or usually my colors, like this painting I did not too long ago. Cat, I probably need more work on, but these are books, and this is a vase with flowers. And I think with this painting it's fine, but I think I made the background too dark. But I should have just made it white or something. And then this is another one. It's supposedly be orange cityscape with these clouds I need to do something with. Um, But yeah, clouds are supposed to be, yeah, I need to do something else with these clouds, but cityscape's fine. But what I might do is just cover the whole thing and start over because I messed up on the clouds big time. But yeah, I might just do it over again. Um, Even though I took a picture of it and I posted on Facebook, but I still am kind of upset about it. So there's some pictures in here that I have to do over because a lot of them just didn't work out the way I wanted. Okay, now that the painting is, I think, dry, what you might want to do is add orange to your palette or plate or whatever. And you, with the sunset, I think it's gonna be a sunset. You want to start like up here somewhere. Yeah, up here, and put a little bit of orange going across. That'll kind of make your sunset. You can either have it sunrise or sunset. Because what you want to do is make it look really, really pretty. So the orange brings it out quite a bit. Orange or even yellow. See how I do that? What you want to do is when you get that done, you gotta kind of mix it into the other colors so it can blend real nicely. There. Now, I might do is I might just use the blue and cover some of it up. It doesn't look like it's blended in very well. So paintings, guys, never have to be perfect. Don't think you have to be perfect in painting. Painting is how you see it, not what someone else sees. If you're not happy with your painting, just start over or just redo the painting that you're not happy with. See how I'm just covering up the blue on top? I'm not even messing with the bottom part. Because we're going to have to add clouds to that. So, looks pretty good so far. And now, let me see. What I want to do is probably add pink. Pink too. And then I cleaned my big bottles. I forgot about my small ones. I always make sure these lids are clean. Sometimes I won't do them. Sometimes I'll forget or something. Well, this pink is about had it. It's not coming out, so that means it's all dried out. That means I gotta throw it away. But I got some more pink here. So I don't add much I don't add much paint on my plate at all. And what you want to do is start on the bottom here with pink. It's looking pretty so far. I don't know, maybe I like the pink better than the orange. This pink just shines right through it. And there you go. Well, I'm not done yet. I'm just saying, there you go. Um, Now, gotta figure out what I'm gonna uh, paint next. I never have an idea at first. I have to kind of sit here and think of what I can paint next. I don't really want to cover my sunrise or sunset yet. Um, I'm just wondering, maybe I can make, uh, I can probably get away with making a cliff with a waterfall because I love waterfalls. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make a cliff with waterfall. Um, what I do is use brown. Doesn't look like I cleaned this lid either. But I did. Most of these lids I did not clean. And if your paint dries up, like a lot of my paint probably did, because I don't use them very often, I'm going to do brown and black umber. Because black umber I like to do the cliffs with. And you could use a bigger brush if you want, but I'm using this brush still. So I'm going to start with black burnt umber. What I'm doing is I'm making a cliff, and of course the bottom part is kind of tricky. Okay, there we go. Like I said, you can use a bigger brush if you want, because it take me all hour just to. But I like using this small brush because it's, I guess, because it's more detailed. Just don't get mixed up with your colors. Right now I'm using burnt umber for this part. I know burnt umber and brown almost look alike, but you don't want to put you don't want to put brown it down just yet, because that's going to be kind of like a shadow part. Just always take your time on painting, because if you don't, you're gonna make a big mistake, or you're gonna keep making mistakes, and that is not fun. I've made plenty of them. That's one cliff. And then I'm gonna make another cliff on this side, but I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Oops. Okay, I just paint over that boo boo. What you could do is, if you want to make the cliffs bigger or whatever, you can. These are kind of small cliffs right now. So I'm going to somehow put a waterfall. Now some people, when they paint, they like draw draw the picture in first, which a lot of times I don't do that. I don't know why, I just don't do that. I like to I like to challenge myself on how I can paint without drawing it first. This I'm doing in my mind. A lot of times now I would look at pictures and do it there, but I decided to do it today in my mind. So um, now what I'm gonna do is make rocks. As a waterfall, they're gonna go over these rocks, and that's gonna be kind of a challenge because I've never really did the rock part with the waterfall. But I'm gonna make this rock a little bit bigger. This one has to be bigger. Okay. Now this is gonna be a little bit smaller. You'll find out what I'm gonna do after a while. I don't know if brown will be good over or umber, but sure try. Another rock, and then that's it. I'm just gonna make two rocks. Because I'm gonna like take after this is a little dry. I'm gonna take the brown and kind of make it look like a rock, like where like painters do. But yeah, but I don't I I'm um I'm kind of confused still about YouTube. Um, I know a lot of you are not watching. That's fine, but I don't know how comments work. I haven't had a comment on any of my paintings yet. I mean, as long as people can comment as long as it's not a negative thing. But yeah, so um, yeah, but as long as it's not a negative thing, people can always comment on my paintings. But I don't know if anybody is really. But it's I don't know. Now, oh, I got blue. Okay. Um, I need a. I might do a waterfall. Well, I am gonna do a waterfall, but I might do it with a. I don't know if I have a fan brush. Oh yes, I do. Big one though. I do one of these. Yeah, that'll work. This is a fan brush, and this I only use when I do waterfalls because it works really well. I don't use it for anything else really. But yeah, so now we're gonna do the rocks of brown, like so. Of course, it's not gonna show barely. Well, let me see. Maybe I can just put white and brown. There we go. And then what you want to do is kind of mix it a little bit in there. It doesn't really look like a rock, but it is. Now on the other side, when I first started painting, I was always afraid of mistakes. But now that I'm painting, it's been like, what, 3 years now that I painted already. Wow. But now that I'm painting, it's no big deal if I make a mistake. I mean, I could always do it later. These rocks, oops, these rocks are gonna be like, it's probably gonna be kind of hard to do a waterfall on these kind of rocks, but we can try it. As you can see, I made the rocks like that. I just put white and brown and made it kind of lines and stuff. And now I'm going to do a waterfall. That's going to be kind of challenging because it just is. Now, try not to put too much paint on your palette because you'll waste a lot of paint. And I don't like wasting paint. So anyway, yeah, waterfalls are kind of cool, but it takes practice to make them right. Okay, now white. Waterfalls are kind of my favorite thing to do. If I do, I mean, if I don't know exactly how to do them, but um, now what you want to do is make a little splashes. Waterfalls always come with splashes. And now make the oops. Make it all the way up here. This is water behind there, so that's where the waterfall comes from. I do better waterfalls on off a cliff. That's what I do. I do it mostly better on off the cliff, but this is fine. And what I do is I go like this. Now I'm gonna do it again. I haven't really used this brush yet. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that hard once you get the hang of the waterfall. Okay. Yeah, I get to go somewhere and teach class, so next Wednesday, so I'm so thrilled about that. I'm pretty sure I can do a good job. Orange. Orange. I'm trying to like make it look kind of separate. There we go. Should be good. There we go. Some white here. I always, with the waterfall, I always add blue and white together. Of course, it usually doesn't mount very good. But if you want to, you can put blue over it, over the white. That'll be great. Now that should look like a waterfall. See how I did the, yeah, waterfalls are always blue and white. But what I can do is put waves right here, and little waves right here. And I'm not done yet. I still have to like make clouds and stuff, so that's gonna take me a while. Um, but now I'm gonna try to put a lighthouse. Lighthouse is gonna be. Um, I might make that. You can make it whatever color you want. But I'm making mine kind of a red color. Made it pretty heavy. Oh well. Okay, and now I'm gonna make the top portion of it like that. You don't want to go out too much, but you can go out a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna make the. Now this guys that's in my mind, so I'm not using no picture. Okay. And what I did on top, I added orange. See how I added orange? Um, I don't, let me see, I need to look up image of lighthouse because I can't. Um, sometimes I have to look up images because sometimes I can't picture it in my brain. Oh, okay, so it goes. Oh, okay. So it has, okay. I did it right, except for the roof. Um, Let me do a roof real quick. Make a little roof up here. Make sure you don't have much paint on your brush either, because that will really ruin it. I try to take my time on the paintings because I don't like to really rush that much. Okay, now I'm gonna make little fences here. Okay. Actually, let me see. I gotta look again because now I can't remember where I look like. Oh, there's okay. I guess there's windows. Okay. All right. And um, darn it, I forgot. No, they got little windows below it. Okay. Cool. It's always good to look up stuff sometimes. See, my painting's totally different than anybody else's. That's how painting should always be different. And so I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna make probably gonna build a or uh, draw a ship or a boat. So what I'm gonna do with that. Actually, it's not going over the waterfall. Looks like it is, but it's not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a little bit more blue in there. That way, it doesn't look like it's floating over the waterfall. There we go. Actually, I like this painting. It turned out pretty good, but I'm not done yet. I'm gonna make this boat a little bit longer. Now, if you see ships, they're really, really big. They're really, really. Actually, I should make it a little bigger too. I don't want to make a small boat, perhaps. There we go. Okay, now make a. I try not to get everything the same color, but I'll put white in there so it looks like it's separate. There we go. Okay, and make the windows pretty much a tugboat, I guess. And I'm gonna make it little stack, little chimney or whatever you call it. That looks separate. Okay. I'm gonna make a windows on the downstairs floor. See, paintings could be as simple as this. So paintings don't have to be so hard. And this is simple enough. I always wipe off my brush because that way I don't have to rinse it. I can just wipe it with a paper towel. And what else? Um, this is not Titanic. So Titanic is bigger. It has a lot more windows. So it's not Titanic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some railing. Okay, and then I'm gonna add um, right here. Okay, isn't that cute? That's so adorable, isn't it? I love my painting today. It just makes me cheery. Now the rough part is making the clouds. Actually, that shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to start with white. Start up here. And just keep blending, adding more white for a while. Yeah, just keep blending it. So you keep blending it, and now, of course, it's not going to be the same, but the cloud over here. You go out like this. It can more cloud up here. You can you can add as many clouds as you want. You don't have to do the same as me. Everybody has their own techniques, their own brush strokes. See how I did that? I don't even adding more white. I just kind of circled it. And if you want, you can add, after this is dry, you can add more white or whatever. Um, I might add more pink to the clouds because since it is a sunrise or sunset, um, see how I did that? I just added some pink to the clouds. And I just blended it in like that. And add some pink out over here too. All these clouds have pink in them. Clouds, guys, clouds are really hard to paint when you're first starting the acrylics. But when you get used to it, it's easy. I'm going to make another cloud down there. That cloud's not going to show up very much because of the white I added. But that one might become pink too. There we go. As you can see, we just ship and a lighthouse and cliffs and waterfall. So that's what I was sharing. Um, Actually, that ship needs a little bit more work because it's just looks kind of good. Add some back into it. There, that's better. Okay, and let's see what else. A little bit of blue on the back of it. And now, let's see what else. The lighthouse needs a little bit of work too. As you can see, I kind of there. That's better. Yeah, I had to make a few changes on my lighthouse and my boat stuff, but I think I got it, I hope. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to kind of keep doing my lighthouse until I like it the way it is. Uh, roof could be pink, I guess. Sometimes I'll mix colors too, so I'm still kind of practicing on that, mixing it to the right color and stuff. Because you don't want to use the wrong color to mix. I'm not redo these windows. See how I erased the windows on the boat? That's because I'm redoing them. See, I'm gonna redo the bottom windows. The top windows are fine. Just the bottom windows. I'd be. I might just add two bottom windows instead of three. But yeah, I think my night house looks really, really good. All I have to do now is do sun rays. Should I use the? I'll do sun rays for the lighthouse. There's my sun rays. Now I'm gonna give it a touch. There we go. It's almost been an hour, huh? I don't even pay attention to time when I paint. I just paint and let time go on its own. Okay, now I make windows. With small windows, you gotta be really, really slow. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna make two windows, not three. There. Two small windows. What else? This, I think that should be it. Um, One time I made a big ship. I mean, I added a lot of windows and I made it big, so it turned out okay. But this one's small, so it's like a tugboat basically, but it's actually a ship, but it looks like a tugboat. I don't know what else I'm gonna make. Oh, I can make a bird up on there. Um, Probably a silhouette because I'm not. Okay, now next wings. Okay, and then we'll make some wings back here too, because he needs tail, right? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use a fan brush first. Tail. Um, okay. Well, I made the bird. Doesn't look very good, but it'll have to do for now. Um, do something else here. Where water flows more better. You gotta be very careful with waterfalls because if you don't, you'll ruin the waterfall. But that's my picture. Um, bird, I don't know. But anyway, that's my picture. Um, I should make some green grass. Let me see. I'm so glad I cleaned these lids up. I use my fan brush to make grass. Make some grass up here too. Not very much. And okay, um, I think that's it for now, guys. Everybody have a good rest of the day, and if you're not prescribing with my channel, please do. Um, I'd like to hear from you and see what you think. Have a good day. Till next time.